information. Alright. So I'm gonna play a Vintage League. I entered with the wrong deck, so we are gonna play with my teammate Dan Nelson's Waterbury top 4 list. This is a pretty standard Esper PO list that splashes Pyroblast from the board. So nothing crazy. He 5-0'd with this yesterday, so still a powerful deck. Let's see what we can do. We are on the draw, but we have about 1,000,000 Moxen and a PO, so keep it. Yeah, so I went to work this morning early at 7, and I was in a 7-hour meeting. And so I got home at 3:30, and I was tired. So I was like, I'll take a nap. And then my nap lasted from 4 till 11:30. And so now I'm here with no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's how it is. So opponent led with turn 1 Sphere, turn 1 Chalice. And I guess we'll keep playing. What's the worst that could happen? I don't really want to though. I'm gonna I'm just gonna go to the next game. Both teams fought hard. We did our best. Can't really ask for more than that. uh, Not exactly sure how we board in this matchup. Like, Lavinia probably not great, but might be reasonable on the draw, on the play, I mean. Might not need her at all, though. Try something like this. We're just a tinker deck, really, but this hand's interesting, but it's a lot of mana, Force of Will, and hopefully our top will put us places. Will, I believe, is the shops player who likes to mind break traps, so something to be aware of. Maybe not. Maybe that's the other guy. There's one of the shops players really enjoys mind break trapping. So, PO sounds pretty good. I'm gonna play this fetch land. If there's a sphere or anything, we'll force it and we'll untap and we'll get a nice small 4-card PO. Mm. It's a lot of mana. Mm. Yeah, I'm off that life. Next. Alright. So we'll draw PO, fetch away force land. This deck should have at least 2 islands, I think. Nice. 3 post board. We'll PO for 4. Have full replayability. Alright, we got a bunch of mana. Playing this top again obviously runs into Mindbreak Trap, but I think it's worth it to see if we can continue playing powerful spells off our Lotus. Yeah, Lavinia looks like Garbo. We can draw it though if we want. Actually, it's not terrible. Maybe we will just play Lavinia. Why not? Opponent did not F6, so I don't know if that indicates Mindbreak Trap or not. Certainly feels like a Mindbreak Trap. But I don't think. I mean, they probably would Mindbreak Trap Lavinia just because. Oh, no. It was a bluff. I really don't think I want Lavinia at all if we're playing against aggro shops. But there's a Mana Vault, so it might not actually be aggro shops, in which case Lavinia is fine. No Mystic Forge for you. Just the Lodestone Golem. I lost 2 flips in a row. Balance. God, that's like... it would have been fine if we still probably want balance. But it would have been okay if we had just... not have Lavinia in our deck. Kind of wish we didn't have Lavinia. Seems like I misboarded. Shouldn't be a big deal. We'll block. Hopefully stop losing flips and wipe their board. Are we gonna get Ballista and kill our Lavinia? Sure. I might be on Rug for Eternal Weekend, so I don't know. I really dislike Bolas Citadel. I'm just not a Bolas Citadel fan, so... Alright, we've lost 3 straight flips. We're pretty much living the dream. Well, we get to get rid of the rest of their hand, get rid of Lodestone Golem. Hopefully our spin can find us something, because we are almost dead to this factory. Oh. Probably... Nah, I kind of want... I would probably take both islands anyways. We got a Chief and an Inspector, so that's not terrible. Let's take a peek. Hopefully there's an action card here. Oh, would you know? Certainly looks like an action card to me. I will do it now, though. We're under significant pressure. We have to think about not replaying Mana Crypt as well. Alright, we should win the game. That was a pretty good set of hits. Oh, I boarded out Tendrils. Alright, interesting. I guess we'll put the other PO on top. I mean, it makes sense to board out Tendrils, so don't really need it. Shouldn't have to do any vamping either. I guess we could end up drawing Blightsteel, but that's still not that big a deal. We're just gonna have to find Time Walk for Mentor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And yield. Whee! Still no Time Walk. Not that opponent can really win through Mentor and Forcible anyways, but... I guess we can just Yogwell and continue POing. Alright, opponent has conceded. It's just a matter of time. Can't really lose from that situation. I still like the way we boarded for it, so we'll just go into the next game. If the vintage queues end up getting too long tonight, I do need to practice Legacy, and I think my Legacy decks are bad, so that's good. And maybe if I find a good PO Pioneer list, I might play some Pioneer, but I haven't really seen a PO list that I thought looked good yet, so could always brew one up myself, but I don't think that's a deck. So this hand, I forgot about those Lavinias that I didn't really want. This hand it does have a Force of Will and can find Tinker, so probably worth keeping. If we hit a Moxen, it's actually quite good. Any Moxen is very good actually. Definitely should have boarded this out. I don't know why I kept that in. Workshop 7-card hand with Workshop Lotus, so that's pretty decent. Well, certainly can't let that one resolve. Nothing off Lotus? Well, that's good for me. Did not hit. Alright, well, we're just gonna play Fetch Land and Opal. And then we'll end up turn Mystical Tutor. Oh, that doesn't actually work, does it? We end up turn Mystical Tutor. We play top is 2 mana. Actually, that's still short. I should have played top, I guess. Yeah, that was a mistake. Actually, I don't think I can do it no matter what, huh? So I should have definitely played Island top. I miscounted. Well, now we won't get our top revoked, so there's some. Well, never mind. Never mind. Uh. So much for not getting my top revoked. I still think, seeing this as 5 damage, that I'm not going to Mystical Tutor. I'm just going to untap, play top, pat off of Underground Sea, pass, and still Tinker. Oh, does that change things? Yeah, now we can. We could Mana Crypt. Is that even that good? I mean, we can get a Hercules recall. We just don't need a Hercules recall is the thing. So, our Tinker plan backfires if opponent has a sphere. I think I kind of like getting a Mana Crypt, actually. Also, our Underground Sea will get wastelanded, so there are other options. Just get Tinker. No, that wouldn't work now. I think we're actually priced into getting an artifact because of the mana situation currently. Obviously, I can't spin my top, but I still have the ability to mystical now, so this should be fine. Can always tinker away this crypt too. Ah, strip mine as well. I kind of like how we played that then. This ended up working pretty well for us. I think we ended up taking a pretty good line. You can actually play it even without Academy. Yeah, we were able to play around like sphere and stuff pretty well there. So I actually don't even want to play Academy out. I'm a little worried about health total, so getting rid of Mana Crypt I think makes a lot of sense. I'm not even going to play this Academy. I don't really want to get it wastelanded. Opponent has no attacks, and they currently have to block with their Ballista. Uh-oh. Now they can block with Factory. So they can swing back for 5. It's actually pretty close right now. So currently we attack. They stand up Factory, block. They untap. They can swing for 5 and deal 3 more. So that would put me to 2. So if opponent were to draw a second Walking Ballista, they would kill me. Alternatively, we could not attack. Then opponent could stand up. We would block. We could go to 3. Opponent can just draw Arcbound Ravager, and we would die. Opponent's got like 7 outs. If they had either in their hand, would they have played them last turn? They wouldn't have played a Ballista if they had a Ballista in their hand. But they could have played a Ravager. Yeah, I think it's just attack. I think opponent has enough top decks where it's actually bad to wait. If they draw Academy, they can pump their Ballista and kill me as well. So there's a lot of outs for opponent here, unfortunately. We took 1 Mana Crypt flip, and that was actually the difference maker. Opponent has a workshop. Do they have a Ravager or a Ballista? They have a Ravager. Seems good. If we had played Ballista Citadel, would we have won instead? Probably. Not necessarily, though, with the top getting needled. So we should have played out our Tolarian Academy so that we could have drawn something here. I don't know what we could have drawn, I guess. We could have picked up 4 card. Yeah, I mean, we could have played that. I don't know if that was a misplay on our part. We should probably take less mana crypt flips, though. This deck seems much, even though it's a turbo tinker deck, it just seems worse than my rug deck against Chops. I mean, it's only on 3 Hurkyl's Recall. I don't know. Maybe I played that badly. Certainly possible. Well, we know I should have played the top on turn 1. That would have helped. Like, oh, I'm so used to putting 1-0. But we have not won any. If I played the top on turn 1 instead,